Человек, который, я думаю, уже на данный момент не нуждается ни в каких представлениях. Человек, который вписал себя, ну, я считаю, что вписал свое имя в историю Counter-Strike. Владислав Ковач, Гвардиан. И замыкается вот наше представление этой пятерки Денис Костин, СИС. Обратите внимание, что мы специально делаем представление команд на двух языках. И если сейчас русскоязычную команду Na'Vi мы представили на русском, то точно так же будет представлена команда EnVy, но на английском языке. Приветствую.
Right, guys, we're going to be introducing Team EnVyUs here from France, the boys in blue. And of course, these guys have a very, very, very hard time in the group stages, but they've managed to make it through to the grand finals against Na'Vi. They've had loads of trouble with their game, but they're looking to prove themselves here. And Na'Vi, they're hungry as ever. But let's introduce the players. First up, we've got MBK. Then, of course, we've got Kiyoshima. And of course, the most handsome man, Shox. Let's give some love for Happy as well. He's the new sniper for the team. And one of the players from EnVyUs who's had some of the best performances in this tournament is Smith.
Итак, мы представили две команды достойные друг друга, и пусть, как всегда, победит сильнейший. Передаем слово нашим комментаторам. Я уверен, друзья, что это будет жаркая, интересная и самая классная битва за всю историю StarLadder. Let's go!
All right, guys, we are going to throw it to the commentators very soon because the players are ready to rock and roll. One last cheer for these teams. Come on, guys, let's get some hype going.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're about to be live here. It's going to be a best-of-5 grand finals between Na'Vi and EnVy here at the SLTV StarSeries threat. How excited are you?
This is just sick. The audience here is, as you saw, just amazing.
Yeah, and you know what? I could have sworn that once they got that kind of energy for Na'Vi, I thought for sure when EnVy comes out, it's going to be a little more quiet, but people were just cheering for them anyway. It's amazing. So we're in for a bit of a treat here, and what's your prediction like? What are the chances we're going to go to all 5 maps here?
I talked about this in the pre-show, and I can see 2 possible scenarios in this game. Either EnVyUs win the first map, and then I actually think they're going to do it 3-0.
Oh,
if
yeah.
EnVyUs, or sorry, Na'Vi wins their own map, Cobblestone, I actually think we're going to see 5 maps.
All right, so potentially a lot is riding on this one here. Of course, if you are joining us from other audiences, then a big welcome to all of you out in the Twitch chat. Knife round going to be first, and then we're going to go into the game right away. Somehow they've managed to run past each other, so I'm not really sure what's going on in this knife round. All right, NBK is confused as well, it seems.
Yeah, I guess they went A long instead of mid.
What a great way to start. Well, I am looking forward to seeing Cobblestone. Still a map where we're seeing new and surprising things, although in this tournament alone, I feel like we've seen some pretty good improvements on the map overall. Like from across the board, teams have figured out a lot better how to defend on the CT side. So I look forward to learning more.
And Na'Vi did get 12 rounds versus Flipside today on the CT side, so they will pick CT, even though in a lot of matchups, it's actually easier to play the T side.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, we've been calling it a terror-sided map for a while, so I expect that that EnVy are going to be able to do pretty well on this side as well. Well, we're going to get into the match now. Countdown has begun, and man, there's a good energy already in the venue here at the Cyber Arena in Kiev. It's going to be a single smoke grenade and otherwise armor across the board for the EnVy team, and similar situation for Na'Vi here. So already moving down the middle quite quick. They might run into Guardian, actually. He's going to have to be on the retreat really quickly, falling back up to A long, but not going to be back in the A bomb side. Looks like EnVy are just not going to slow down. A lot of speed. NBK already very low, going to open up with a kill, but Flamey with the return there, and it's going to be Kiyoshima to go down next. Still EnVyUs are going to get the bomb side, and with the bomb plant here, they should be able to hold it down. They've got a pretty good setup, and Na'Vi going to try and get in position to do the retake here. Edward coming in from one angle. Flamey going to go down after picking up Shox. Edward finds a kill on Smith. It's going to be almost impossible for Happy to fight his way out of this corner. Guardian coming for him, and Happy very nearly down, but the crossfire is there, and Guardian has to fall back now. Coming up from behind is going to be Edward. Smith's going to get the one kill, but he has no idea, and Edward's going to pick it up, getting a headshot there, and interesting scenario, and without a kit here on Edward, he really couldn't spend a lot more time than he did.
Yeah, excellent clutch there from Edward, and that looked like an anti-strat from EnVyUs. They went for the straight-up A push. Only one guy defending there for Na'Vi, so should be, as you can see in StarCraft, they build or to win. You just should win by the strat itself, but amazing retake there from Na'Vi.
Absolutely. A little bit scary. Smith did have a second, but you can tell he had really no idea where he was coming from. So on the Na'Vi side now, FAMAS and only 2 submachine guns. I think it's also a way of saying we know how good EnVy are with these pistols. We really don't want to lose anything here, but look at Seized picking up the one kill, but then Guardian coming with a double. SMP7 doesn't have a lot of bullets. He's going to end up going down. Shock's looking for a bit more, and he's actually going to pick up a kill here. Happy also with the one, so this is a super expensive round. Na'Vi should still win it, but it's not 100%. They got to be careful.
Siu's position is too good. There's no way they're going to suspect that he's down there in mid.
Edward. Be nice if he could stop the bomb from going down, and Happy's got it in the back here, so he's going to be playing alone with the bomb and with plenty of time. I mean, if Happy can get a bomb plant, I mean, even without it, this is already a pretty good round from EnVy, but if the bomb plant goes down as well, that would be huge for them, obviously.
And very good timing from Happy. I think Sius barely didn't hear him there, but Edward is going to go to the B side. It's going to be very hard for him to plant the bomb.
Yeah, good thinking from Edward. If Happy had a smoke grenade or something, maybe a little bit easier, but he's definitely going to go down here. Expensive round for Na'Vi, and in spite of a really early advantage for the home team here, they did manage to lose a couple of players anyway.
Yeah, losing 3 players might actually make EnVyUs go for another force buy here. They should at least buy some PT-50s, try to pressure the economy. We're going to have a small pause here.
Yeah, it seems like it's just a microphone problem, so not such a big issue there. And I think those were those drawings that people have actually been making for NBK and the EnVy team. That's kind of cool. Either that or he does them himself, and it's a bit weird, but you never know, right? You never know.
And we're going to go live here again. Yeah, we see some PT-50s and some Tech 9s, a few nades.
Wow.
Or they actually go for the full Kevlar here.
They were a bit slow with the bind, like they were sort of thinking about it. But in the end, they kind of commit to it full time. So couple of smokes as well, 1 smoke and a couple of flashbangs here as well. And Sue's playing very close to the drop zone currently. A bit of a spread going on the EnVy team, and this grenade, or it could be golden. It's not going to do that much damage. I think he must have flown right by them. Oh god, if they had somehow blocked it, then that could have been amazing. Flamey going to do a lot of damage, but not get a single kill. And Sue's coming in here to clean up with the FAMAS, going to get a good double kill in, and now it's just going to be MBK left. I think actually Guardian stole 1 or 2 of those kills, so no luck for Zeus, but MBK should be going down, and there it is. Going to end up with a double anyway, and that's a good 3-0 lead here for the Na'Vi team. What do you make of it so far, Fred? That last force, was that worth it?
I would actually say kind of yes, because they can still kind of buy now. However, if they want to go for the full buy, that was not a good idea. They should have gotten more than 1 kill though, especially after they get the entry kill on Flamey. Flamey playing very aggressive in the drops, and usually see them playing way more passive than they're playing up versus pistols. And we're going to see the first weapon round here.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, EnVy, they do have 3 AKs, 1 Galil, 1 Tech 9 as well, and 3 smoke grenades. So if they want to do one of those executes towards B, they could do it. Over at A, usually it's the doors that sort of connect the A and B bomb site that are very popular for the smokes, and also the balcony. So they've got all the equipment if they wanted to try and execute one of those strats there. Now the bomb is making its way back towards the B bomb site while there's a bit of pressure going on A long. So let's see if Na'Vi can figure out what's going on here.
Extremely risky play here on A. If C's just get picked off here in the mid, the A side is completely open.
Yeah, he hasn't got much backup either. Smith's going to walk right in, and C's will win that fight easily. Guardian here does get tagged down to 12 health. I think that was MBK pushing out with a Galil. If that had been an AK instead, that would have been Guardian gone, but he's going to take down C's to the middle anyway. And now the bomb is going to be planted over at the B bomb site. Shocks punching in the digits. Flamey going to go down 1 more time. That's Kyoshima with a good opening, and Sush will take down Shocks. So it's going to be a 2v3 at the moment. And Sush doesn't have a kit picked up, and You gotta wonder, because they've lost so much in the last couple of rounds, if they should actually try and save what they have here, just to try and keep themselves in the next round. Because without a kit, I mean, retaking in a 2v3 is almost impossible. But Zeus has also been boxed in a little bit. He's going to spot out Happy. And almost getting the kill there. Doesn't have time to get the pistol out. And will end up dropping now. Guardian will go down as the last man there. NBK doing a lot of work in this round, actually.
Yeah, Navi did have 4 guys surviving the last round, so they might be able to buy. Yeah, we're going to see one Famas and off here on Guardian, so they do have money for another weapon round. Let's see if EnVyUs go for the same default round, where they just go for the picks. Looks like it, considering the bomb is going towards the T-yard.
It is something very similar, but the difference is Guardian has the AWP, and now he feels a little bit more in his comfort zone to try and play a bit more aggressively. It's going to be an opening kill from Kiyoshima over by the plateau. Such a classic situation on this map. A follow-up onto Zeus. Kiyoshima just opening the whole bomb site, and Flamey trying with the deal, and he had really a lot of luck doing this earlier in the tournament, but not this time around. Guardian and Seas, they're going to be left, and Seas just trying to hold on to dear life, but he's boxed in between 3 members of the EnVy team, so not a lot he could do. Guardian with a good shot, and now saving the AWP is definitely the #1 priority here.
And it looks like watching Olofmeister playing that B plateau area, just going out straight through the smoke, getting 2 entry kills. If you have a player that's in the zone, like Kiyoshima is right now, it's very hard to stop that player, and Navi's probably going to discuss now how we're going to stop Kiyoshima pushing out.
Nice shot there. At least Guardian is making this expensive for them, making sure that they're not going to get out of this round with too much money in the bank. But you're right, I mean, Olofmeister does it, Get Right does it for NIP. There's a bunch of different players that are like that are basically the plateau lurkers over there, and it's hard to deal with.
Yeah, absolutely, because you can't put too much resources into killing one player or stopping one player. So it's very hard to handle. Wouldn't be surprised if we see them go for the boost on the B plateau next round.
They could try that, and it does sometimes work out, but it also feels like a bit of a coin toss, because all that smoke up there, sometimes you just get shut down before right through the smoke, and you can't even really do much about it. Guardian going to go and check and sees nobody out in the terrorist courtyard there. Flamey holding with the deagle again. This is exactly what he did last time when he got a double kill, but this time it's not going to happen, and Happy also going to be taking out Edward. Zeus here with a good kill on Happy, but again, they just have to keep this AWP alive. That's the main problem here. And Kiyoshima and NBK teaming up to clear out the bomb site. Now Guardian is going to be alone here, and he's not far away at all, so are they going to realize he's going to miss that shot? And that's a very uncommon mistake there for Guardian. He's instantly going to be taken out by Shoxy, so 3-3 and moving into the 7th round. A nice comeback into this early stage of the first half for EnVy.
Yeah, absolutely, already resetting their economy once, and let's see how Navi will handle that B plateau now. Will they go for the boost, or will they maybe boost Edward up to the tree there?
They don't have as many tools as they would maybe like. No Molotovs to try and, force out the terrorists or anything. They're in a bit of an awkward spot here. Zeus is going to go down, and he was playing over by drop zone, already going to be out the game with still 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Flamey going to rotate a bit closer to try and take up that position, but I think they are up on the plateau now with Edward.
Yeah, and this awesome play there from EnVyUs. They knew that they were probably going to stack 2 people towards the plateau, which they did, and doing that they leave the drop zone more open, and EnVyUs just went for the entry kill there. So EnVyUs just being 1 step ahead right now.
Well, 50 seconds left here. Try and see if they can make it in. Edward will win that fight, but he goes down to Shox, who's picked up an AWP. We've seen Shox play so much better in this tournament, but we haven't seen his AWPing yet, which is also incredible, so be aware of that much. Happy going to take down 1, rotates back around to take down Seized, and Flamey, last man. There's nothing he could do here. Happy with a quad kill, in fact, and left on 14 health. Not at all bad.
Navi will be forced yet another eco here, and EnVyUs is looking great. How will Navi handle this? Maybe Navi will even put 4 people on B next round.
That's a style we've seen some people go for. When Navi was playing earlier on this map, you're right, they did go for the boost up on the box where the tree is, and then they had another 2 people holding behind that position, so actually no one was on the plateau, and it worked quite well, but maybe they're taking a while to remember exactly how it was they played it earlier. Going to be a bit of a grenade in there, and obviously just pistols and no armor on that CT side. It's a small detail, but I'm not a big fan of Guardian picking up an HE grenade. I'd much rather have it be a flashbang.
Yeah, or a smoke even.
Yeah, or a smoke even.
The bomb is still waiting in mid here, so very passive play for EnVyUs.
Yeah, and it seems to be paying off here. Taking out a couple of people, even though Happy's low on health. Not lost anyone yet. And will they be able to get the information and find out that there is nobody currently in the A-bomb site? It seems like they are slowly becoming aware that maybe those were the only two people holding in that side of the map. Smoke goes off again. That smoke is so popular now, right into the doorway there, and that's going to give them a clean entrance to the bomb site. Should be an easy round from here on out.
Yeah, they're just going to look for some picks here, Na'Vi.
It's not even going to happen. They don't take out a single person. It's going to be 5-3 now. So, I mean, Threat, this is where we got to look for the adjustment on Na'Vi. They need to change something.
Yeah, they're losing the entry kill on the B plateau. I think they've done that every single weapon round. So they need to either answer Kiyoshima on the B plateau or Happy in the drop zone, because they can't just go down B without getting a refrag, or they can't even go for the refrag because then there's a 1-for-1 trade. They should just play it more safe on the B side.
Guardian playing far up long. He's also alone, so if he misses the shot, he's going to be a little bit tricky. Did he see them going through? He does get the shot on MBK, but he gets stuck. Almost going to go down because of it. Now he's charging into the middle, and no one is going to be there to stop him. In the meantime, there's another guy rotating close here, and that's going to be seized. Flashbang in already. He's going to take the fight and does a little bit of damage onto Shocks. But now Na'Vi really can afford to play this defensively. They got the opening frag, and the pressure is on Envy to get back in the round here. And Guardian and Sees, this double setup over here is quite nice.
Oh, we're going to see a wall of smokes here.
And I'm wondering if anyone has figured out how to do that quite yet. I mean, they can throw the smoke into door from there. I think that's what Smith is about to do. That's going to land in the door. But do they have another one? Kiyoshima also putting up one. Might land a little bit further back by the SWAT truck. There's Seized picking up another 2 kills, making it a triple in total. And Happy's going to be the last man left. Very nice push. I'm wondering if that was a direct response to those smokes being put out, if he saw them.
And that's a great response, actually. If they throw smokes over that wall, it's better to just kill them when they're trying to push out that choke point. So great play there from Seast, and Na'Vi winning one round now, but most importantly, they won that round flawlessly.
Yeah, and you can tell that Envy's economy was actually very good already. So, I mean, they can lose this round and still buy Envy. And that's obviously a big help. Na'Vi actually turning around, seeing the flashbang coming, and now he's going to spot them jumping in. He's going to take down MPK. He's not going to hit the shot there on Shoxy. And now that's a bit of an issue, actually. Na'Vi are now locked out of their own bomb site. If just Envy get the smokes down here, it's going to put a real break on the retake. So he's going to go down as well. He was fast to get back in, which I actually think is an alright idea. He just didn't have any backup. Flamey going to take down one, and we're back into a 2v3 as Flamey lands a double kill. It's going to be down to Shocks and Happy now. 2v3. And plenty of time, but also for Na'Vi to make a rotation, which is coming up behind them right now in Edward, and he's going to drop Shocks. Happy, the last man left to try and clutch it in a 1v3. Taking down one. Spray going to connect. He drops Seized as well, but he does not have the bomb, which means Flamey know he's going to come in. And now you can hear the cheers in the arena here. People are gone mad. It's going to be 40 seconds as Happy makes his way out of the balcony to spot out Flamey, and he's going to get the kill. The 1v3 clutch, and that's absolutely unreal for Happy there. Very, very big impact on the first half here.
Impressive play there from Happy. Now they will, however, be able to buy it since they won that round flawlessly. Only one round left, though, till they will force to another eco. And I wonder if EnVyUs is going for the fast A play, just to punish Guardian, because they know you're probably just going to be take one frag, and then they can just refrag him.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a bad way of playing, even though actually sometimes that's also where Guardian does his best work in getting multiple kills like that. But as soon as he misses, he's already going to be gone. Edward playing close to the smoke, so trying to prevent this plateau play. And Shocks is going to get a team kill in there. Hey, Flamey picking up Shocks, and there's going to be a spray down here. Zeus very nearly with a double kill. And Flamey going to crouch in to get the kill on Happy. Nice round here from Na'Vi. But honestly, Threat, I'm not convinced that kind of aggressive play when you're alone is the best option. I think if it wasn't for a bit of a mess up there on Envy, that round can really work out for the Frenchman.
And I actually think Edward, by luck, dinked 3 players through that smoke. he dinked the one that got TK'd, and 2 people had low HP afterwards, so he must have dinked 3 players.
Can't believe it.
And didn't get a single kill.
That's a very important turn of events here for Na'Vi, obviously, because they were going to be almost out of money anyway, so they just had a FAMAS up there. Very tricky stuff. Now they're having that classic hold that they were having over here with the 1 guy boosted up, 2 right behind. This is what's worked so well for them, also in some of the online matches we've seen, so I definitely prefer this style. A lot more team play oriented, not just up to 1 person to get a bunch of kills. Let's see if EnVy are going to realize that this is going on. Still a lot of time. Kiyoshima, the one making his way out on the plateau, and Edward standing far out in the open here, but it's going to be Guardian to open up. It's going to be a flashbang in, and then NBK with a double return. Edward pushed up, spots the head of Kiyoshima, but then he's going to get doubled up on, and he goes down. Flamey will be the last person left here. It's a nice triple kill in this round for NBK. And he'll drop to Smith. So, right before the game went live, I tried to check out Twitter, and actually Lopez was saying that, statistically speaking, the 2 people who have been playing the worst against Na'Vi is actually Happy and Shox. So if those 2 players do well, there's a chance that that can make a real difference, and maybe Happy also saw that tweet and thought, all right, I'm ready.
Yeah, can definitely make a difference, and seeing how Happy won that so important 1v3.
Oh, Edward. They were sort of coming in one long Congo line there, so it could have been interesting if he could have got a couple of kills with the pistol. But it was not going to be this time around. Shox pushing into the bomb site, and he's probably seen this eco coming because he's already got his Mag 10 out and is trying to get those eco frags for the kill bonus, which is not a bad idea. See, he's still hiding in the bomb site. He's going to get found by Smith. It's a nice idea anyway.
Yeah, this is actually great for EnVyUs. They have lost like 1 to 3 people on all their anti-eco rounds. So great anti-ecos from EnVyUs, able to just keep that bank this entire half.
And now we are actually under a lot of pressure here. I mean, they could have maybe saved for they could have gone for like pistol armor this round and then had maybe a full buy in the final round if they wanted to spread it out. But this kind of tells me that they actually want 7 rounds and not just 6. Like, they're really hoping that they can bring in the last 2 here, which would definitely put them in a really good position. 7 rounds on CT side is not bad at all. Guardian moving into the middle here from Arce in hand, going to be taking down Smiths, and it's the first step in the right direction, and he's getting almost shot in the back, but he does make it out alive one more time. Now it's on EnVy to bring it back into this round here. Guardian crouching into the middle again. Not going to find a target just yet. And with grenade follow-up, he could have almost gone down. He's going to get 2 before he falls. And it will be Kiyoshima to avenge his fallen teammates. There's still a man down, but they have a lot of time here.
Yeah, the bomb is going back towards the B site, and Happy is almost out to B plateau. It's going to be up to Edward to make something happen in here.
And he's got a P90, not the best weapon to take a long-range fight, so I'd actually much rather if Edward stays close to the bomb site here and waits for them to plant. Happy does have a really good Molotov here, which he can use to actually sort of block out exactly where Edward would be holding, but not going to happen. Happy's going to find the headshot now. Sue's trying to get in here. And Happy's still not using the Molotov, and this is worth pointing out because he could have already used it if he wanted to. Shox there, going to be taking down Zeus. Flamey coming with the 1, but Shox with a good return, and now it's a 2v1. And Happy, is he finally going to do it? They're seized with the kill, and Happy's holding up there. I'm wondering if he's going to try and deny the defuse by just using that Molotov. He has put it down, so now Seized is in a bit of trouble. Running in here with the P90, close range, jumping up on the plateau. He's going to go down, and Happy to clutch it. And he just used that Molotov to zone out one of the angles that Seized might have used otherwise. So I actually love the idea that Happy is, I mean, that was a close situation right there. And he still saves whatever he has in terms of grenades. Not many players will do that.
And just textbook play from EnVyUs. They just go for the trades on A, thin out the Siege's number, fall back to the B site. They know they have, like, spread out the Siege's defense and just get that kill onto Edward on the B side, just wins them the round.
Kiyoshima, I mean, a lot of counter flashes coming out, but he's still just pushing up, not really too worried. Standing right next to the fire, he's going to throw in 1 flash, another pop flash. Is he going to go for it here? No, I'm just going to go and take a quick peek there. Scout on Edward will almost get the kill, and MPK in return takes down Seized. Guardian going to be close with the FAMAS. So drop shock, so we're still in the 4v4 here, but EnVy have taken a lot of damage.
Yeah, and the bomb is down here towards A long, so if Gordon can spot it, he knows it's going to be an A push.
He's very close, and he's also very close to getting that kill, but the other side of the map, he's lost his whole team, and that Molotov there going to prevent the movement of Edward. Still going to pick up the kill there. It's 2v3. It's all up to Guardian. He gets a shot on Smiths, and now it's a 2v2. And they have a combined 31 health right now on the Envy team. It's not a lot. Still a good chance that Na'Vi could pick this up. But once they're in reduced numbers, once they're down to 2v2, 3v3, Envy actually rotated back to B. That was what they did last time as well.
Yeah, and I would almost like to see NBK just go for the mid pick here, because they're so low on health, they can't go for the picks. So actually faking would favor EnVyUs here, but they're going for the two-man push here onto B, but it's going to be very tough.
Yeah, nice shot from Edward, and now with 16 seconds left, it's going to be up to NBK to try and clutch. This is almost impossible task on his hands. He's almost got nothing, and he's going to go down as well. Guardian with a triple kill, the first two with a FAMAS, and that's going to finish it at 9-6. What do you make of that score threat? Is that acceptable for Na'Vi?
It is acceptable, but considering they won the pistol round, they definitely wanted to go for more rounds there.
Well, we'll see in the second half if they are going to be able to bring it back. I'm worried that if Envy pick up the pistol here, it'll be hard for Na'Vi to get back into the game. I mean, Envy, unlike first and second day, they definitely seem fired up right now. They seem very focused.
Yeah, absolutely. They have been playing great CS today, and we saw some incredibly great play from Kiyoshima at the beginning of that first half, and yeah, the crowd is just crazy right now.
They're loving it, and they're trying to get Na'Vi back into the right mood here. They really want to see them come alive, like we obviously know that they can. Smoke there on MBK, a little bit of a grenade on Happy, and then the 5-7. C's going to be rushing right in here, but look at Smith with a double headshot, entry frag, and it's going to be down to the rest of Na'Vi now to try and see if they can bring it back somehow. Bomb already very far pushed up on Zeus, and he's going to be a drop there. Shocks with the kill. Smith picks up another two, making it a quad in the pistol round. Absolutely high impact round there for Smiths, and he's up to 14 kills as well, right behind Happy at the moment. Guardian on 15, but they need more than Guardian on that Na'Vi team, and they need it right now.
Yeah, just a great individual performance from Smiths, winning them that round, going for the challenge into the long hallway on A. And gonna see a force buy here from Na'Vi.
Yeah, and look at the stylistic difference here as well between Na'Vi and Envy, because actually Na'Vi went for 2 FAMASs and then 4 on this round, whereas Envy are with Tech-9 and a couple of submachine guns. Is going to be happy with the opening frag. Still got that Tech-9, and there's a huge choke here. Oh, they're finally going to get him down, but trying to get through that very narrow doorway is definitely not easy. So now we just have the MP9s and the 1 MP7 left, and it's going to be Flamey and Guardian to try and see if they can make the difference here. They do have a chance, actually.
Yeah, they do. The bomb is rotating back, so it looks like Flamey is going to go for the fake. Or is he going to rotate back? Yeah, he's going to go for the fake. I like this play.
Creeping in, looking for an opening. Shocks is the perfect target. He's very low on health already, and he's going to go down there. Flamey landing a headshot, and now you can see the rotation. Kiyoshima making his way across the map while Guardian is sneaking in through long. But is it going to take more to sell this fake? That's the big issue. Kiyoshima did get a little bit paranoid here. He thought maybe something is up, and if he goes to hide in the back line, oh, look at this. Guardian sneaking in through the drop zone, and they are going to converge on MBK's position here. And they know where he is as well. They can just wait, and Guardian is going to come up from behind, execution style, and he's going to be gone. This is very intelligent play from Na'Vi. Very good call coming out here on the CIS side. It's going to be up to Kiyoshima coming in alone here with an MP9 in his hands and just rushing in. He has got a kit as well, so he's got a little bit of time to work with. No idea where they are. Finally going to realize, but it's going to be too late. And Guardian with a triple kill. A big round for Na'Vi.
That was one of the smartest 2v3s I've seen on this map. So what happened is Flamey goes for the peak and he gets the kill, and then they wait 20-30 seconds. They know they're going to force Asiti to rotate back to B, and he's going to be in position where he cannot probably hear the drop when you go down the drop zone.
Yeah.
So you go down the drop zone and then you just split A. Excellent play there from Na'Vi.
Very, very cool. It's a hard call to make in the middle of all of it, but they worked out just fine. Kiyoshima going to be right at the edge, which is kind of smart because if people jump through the smoke here, you can actually see their feet, and maybe we'll have another second to react, so it's not too bad of an idea, really. Navi have bought themselves a real chance to get back into this game if they can pick up this round and kind of keep stringing together rounds. It's not going to be too bad. Happy taking a peek with a deagle. We saw Envy on Inferno earlier pick up 5 deagles, but this time it's only the 3 of them.
Should be an easy round for Navi.
It should be. You never know. Shox is going to be taking 1, gets another one, still has bullets left, another headshot, that's a triple. Shoxy is almost unstoppable here. He's going to go for a quad kill, but he will finally fall. But what a monstrous round from him, seized with a triple in return. It's a hugely expensive round. And that wasn't even a deagle, that was just the 5-7.
Yeah, getting 3 kills in a position where it looks like Navi is going to win that round flawlessly is actually a very big deal, because if EnVyUs can manage to kill 2 to 3 players on this eco as well, they will have a lot of money into the next round, and they can force Navi to an eco if they win.
8-10 being the scoreline. And Smith's now pushing into the middle just to try and see if he can get a little bit of information. This time it's NBK playing close to the plateau. And Shoxy still with that trusty 5-7, and a couple of deagles in play as well. So Navi still have to be a bit careful. Opening frag on Smiths, and Guardian with a follow-up headshot on Happy. Not at all bad. Navi gonna walk in here and seal the deal, and in this round I feel there's a lot less chance. This time they don't have any hidden players on this A-bomb site.
It's very important for Navi to save these weapons. They do lose 1 down there, and if MBK should actually go for the kills here. And he looks like he's going to try to save, but I think he will do more damage if he just go for the kills.
Yeah, because they're going to be able to buy next round anyway, so, I mean, their buy doesn't really depend on this AK, whereas Navi are very low on money, and they're in a situation where they could come out of this round with 4 people alive, which would probably mean that even if Envy win the next round, then Navi can still buy. So you might be right indeed. Looks like MBK has done a pretty good job of trying to stay hidden here. Flamey probably going to go down right now. And so a little bit of extra damage being dished out, and a weapon saved.
Yeah, and you saw the SMG guy just ran after him, and that's a mistake a lot of players make. Just because you have an SMG doesn't mean you always should go for that kill, because you have a Kevlar, you have some nades, and it's very important you can save that to the next round.
Well, the crowd has realized as well that this is a big round here. We're nearing sort of the last third of the first map here. And obviously, whoever wins this round is going to be in a good position to try and take a bit of a run at it. Wanting to get the Navi team fired up. They're almost able to equalize the score here.
Very default player from EnVyUs. Just having 3 guys on B, 2 guys stacking up on A on the A long. Very default play.
Hiroshima going to go and put up another smoke. I'm wondering if they caught a glimpse of him there, because it seemed like they wanted to go and take a fight. Hiroshima going to try and return. He's got a bit of an advantage because they can't really see the traces with the M4, whereas with the AKs he has a bit of a clue where they might be shooting from. So a dangerous game being played by Navi. Molotov up, and just a little bit more back and forth. MBK here. Some interesting pop flashes being put in, and Kiyoshima not going to get a target. But he will at least spot that there's no one there.
Yeah, they actually let completely go off the drop zone here. Guardian getting a pick there now.
This might be up to the 2 enemy members playing in this bomb site, and they're going to go for a mind game here, holding 2 people in the corner, which means once one of them has been found, almost no chance now you're going to check for a second one. So this could be a round-winning move from Envy. I love this level of detail, because this is going to be very interesting. Let's see, he takes a peek, and this is intentional. Smith, he gets a kill. That's even better, and he's going to go back and try and hide. Now he finally fights for it, and Smith goes down, but they have no clue that Happy's back here. This could be the clutch moment. 9 seconds left, and he's going to go for it. The bomb is dropped. 6, 5. Oh my god, they got no chance. No time to plant. Brilliant play, and that's going to be it. They win the round because of it. So smart from Envy.
And that is so smart. And you know what, Anders? That is so anti-Navi. They know they're going to go for the 20 seconds left or 10 seconds left at that round for the plant. And how do you counter that? You just kill the planter. Just make sure that there's no time to plant. So that was one of the there's so many smart play in this game. This excellent play from EnVyUs.
So wonderful, and the best thing is you can see it coming from miles away. You know that it can happen. Obviously Navi can't, but with the overview, such a tiny detail, but works out incredibly well. NBK, Kiyoshima, and now Navi are going to try and go for the aggressive plateau play, which they haven't done too much, and it's going to work out initially as they take down NBK. Kiyoshima going to fall back and try and play it safe, and he's calling for backup as well. There's only one person coming, taking a bit of a fight there and going for it again, but there's just too many people on that plateau, and Edward will pick up the kill there. Now Shock's the only one holding in the side. He's instantly going to get evaporated there as Siege landed a headshot. It's down to Happy and Smiths, and can't really do much here. 2 max 7s as well.
Yeah, I think they should just go for the save here. And
What is this madness?
Yeah, and from a brilliant tactical round here, very simple B put from Navi, and just winning the aim duels here is very hard to stop the terrorists when they're out on the B plateau.
One more kill for Smiths here, and it's not going to be too bad. It'll make back a lot of the money he spent buying this gun. So there it is. Double kill, triple kill. Very expensive round now. Smiths going to go for it here in a 1v2 now. Trying to see if he can get the spray on someone else, but no, Edward will take him down. That's still very impressive from Smiths, actually.
You're getting 3 kills with the mag, makes him a lot of money. Plus, he gets 3 kills, which forces Navi into a pretty awkward economic position here. And we are going to see the eco here from EnVyUs. Some pistols, they just want to keep up that pressure on the economy, and we're probably going to see 11 to 11 here. As seeing Navi's T, they actually have a great chance of winning this map now.
Now, Smith bought a C set for himself and a P250 for Happy, I think. So being a bit of a team player as well, and let's see if that's going to make a difference. The money that he made with it, he used partially to equip his team with pistols. So, I don't know. I'm always weary whenever I see Envy with pistols, because I always think, well, something strange could happen. This grenade, though, it's a little bit too far. I think it got bounced back, so it didn't really hit. You can still easily shoot through those, through the hen house back there, so not really much coverage being provided, but they're going to try anyway. Edward with a good opening on Shocks and a nice flick on MBK. What on earth was that? And another one coming in. This is the third headshot from Edward. He's feeling it now. He's getting real angry, and it's going to be Smiths going down next. Happy, the last man left. And they know where he is. Guardian to drop a double kill, and it's 11-11. Like you said, the score is tied.
And this is going to be a tough task for EnVyUs. They won't even have a lot of money this round. 2 people will probably go for a FAMAS. We actually see a scout there on MBK, FAMAS on Shocks, and a mag here on Keo, so a very low buy.
Now, I would actually be worried if I was Envy, because one thing is Guardian playing well. They can probably handle that, but when Edward starts to get up and sort of really rolling, things can get bad. Edward has been improving so massively in the last couple of months that he can definitely be a difference maker, I think, in this game.
Yeah, that's for certain. And we're going to see them push here towards the A-long. They have a double setup here for now, EnVyUs.
An instant kill there. Edward with the entry, going to go for it one more time. And now Happy defending alone against 3 people. They're going to be jumping on through, and Happy's in a lot of trouble. Gets nothing done at all. Zeus will take him out. It's going to be now a 4v3. Shock's trying to make it out alive, but he's going to get caught by Guardian and seized with a kill on Kiyoshima. And this is where Navi take the round lead. NBK last man here. And with just a scout as well, there's almost nothing. I mean, again, getting some kills, doing some damage is the absolute best that he could do right now. Are they going to rotate? No, okay, the bomb was... He might actually get the kill on the bomb carrier here, which would be hilarious. It's going to be a no-scope on Guardian, but now he should be dead.
Yeah, they're just pushing him from all sides. And the position there from Happy and A-long was... There's no way they're not going to check that position. They did go for the mind game with Smiths going for the aggressive position, but there's no reason not to check that when you're actually going past that. The difference with the positions they did on the A site is that you actually have to go forward to check the position. There you're going past it, so you might as well just jump and look.
Especially because I think Navi actually put down the smoke that's in the big arch that's later on, so they know that no one's going to be shooting them from that angle either. So you're right. They might as well do it. It's going to be a bit of a Molotov back on the plateau. And it's pistols on Envy. Navi have bought themselves a really, really good shot at taking this first map away in a best of 5 admittedly, so it's still going to be a lot of Counter-Strike to come, which is great news because these 2 teams look very even at the moment. NBK long-range shot there, but the bomb side is lost across the map, and NBK will be the last man standing. 13-11.
Yeah, I don't know what EnVyUs can do to stop this. They're always in the situation now where if they win 1 round and then just lose the 2nd round, they're just going to be forced to another eco. And when your opponents get up to 13 rounds, you cannot go for ecos anymore. So So EnVyUs has to change something because what they've tried. I mean, they had that one mind game at the A site, but they can't do that twice. They had to go for the more standard play, and they have to make it work now.
What about, do you think, that counter boost that's, right where MBK is here, where you boost up onto the drop zone? It seems like it's become a lot less popular, like really fast. Like almost everyone knows how to counter it now, but that might be another trick for Envy if they really do insist on playing the sort of the gimmicky style.
Yeah, the thing that's obviously dangerous with that is that if they throw only one HE, 2 of your players will lose around 50 HP. So it's a very, very risky play. You can, however, get that entry kill, and that might actually be something EnVyUs has to do in this position, because if they're playing this standard setup they're doing now, they're just getting picked apart.
Well, let us find out. We have a bit of a pause coming in, so I think it's another tiny technical issue, and then we should be good to go once again. 13-11 being the current scoreline, and if you are just joining us out on the Twitch stream, then a big welcome to you, of course. We're only the first map, and it's already a close game here, but we've potentially got another 4 coming up afterwards, so it's worth sticking around for this one, I think.
Yeah, and we have seen a lot of crazy play this game. We saw that 2v3 win for Na'Vi, and we saw that also mind game when they played 2 people back on the A side for EnVyUs. Let's see what EnVyUs can do this round.
Still winnable for Envy. If they can just break Na'Vi's economy, which I don't think is that great yet, it's definitely doable. Looks like there's a bit more speed on Na'Vi team over towards the B-bomb side, at least pushing up early on. And Envy having a similar setup to when Edward was boosted up there, seeing if they can replicate that and somehow make it work.
Extremely defensive play from EnVyUs just from the start of the round. You can actually see they're back of the site on A only 30 seconds into this round.
Yeah, it's actually a bit of a strange idea. It gives them very little information to work with, means they kind of have to get the opening grass here, and MBK is going to get on 1, but does get traded immediately. Kiyoshima coming in with the M4 in hand to take down Guardian. So now it's looking a little bit better for Envy. Can they get another kill here? Got to be careful peeking with your reloading here, but Kiyoshima's going to go for the fight again, and there's nobody here with him. He ends up dropping to Zeus, just slowly getting whittled down, shot from shot, and now Shox. This pop flash had better work. He's going to drop the bomb planter, and Seized is gone. Shox will play it safely after that. They have the man advantage, and if they just slow play it, they should be able to do it. They can see the bomb as well. Shox doing a lot of damage here, and Ed will be the last man. He goes down to a double kill from Smith, and it's going to be 13-12. So I like that round from Envy.
Yeah, they play very passive. They know that Na'Vi will always go for the user flashes and resources to gain ground, so they might as well just play passive from the beginning of the round, not just risk dying. They're aggressive on A. And yeah, this worked out from them that round.
Yeah, Na'Vi had a bit more money than I realized, so they can still buy. And now it's thrown into the double-up setup here for the Envy team. Happy and MVK with 1 each. And Guardian has his as well. I mean, it almost does take 2 snipers to take out Guardian anyway, so this might be the play. NVK scoped up on the plateau. Can't really move too far, but he gets a lot of damage in on Edward then, and he's going to immediately fall back. Realize there could be a follow-up HE grenade, and he doesn't want to die already. Flamey goes down. A good entry, or a good start here from NBK.
It's going to be a B push here.
Yeah, still a minute on the clock, but they're trying to make their way in, and as they jump, Kiyoshima is there with almost flawless timing. Edward getting the return. Shox now moving in. He spots 1, but are they going to realize Seized is right there? They won't. And Seized gets a kill, but he misses the second kill. Guardian with a good return, bringing it into a 2v2. Bomb going to go down as well. Smoke here to save the bomb planter, but Guardian can't get into a good position. And now what is Edward going to do? He's got almost no health. He's going to drop to Smith. Very nice round from Envy. There was a good chance for Na'Vi to do this, but Guardian getting caught, and also Seized missing that the fact that Shox was coming in from the drop zone.
Yeah, those were the 2 key factors in this round. And EnVyUs, even though they've stringed 2 rounds together, will probably, or they have some money to work with. If they lose this round, they're going to be forced into an awkward buy. So a lot of pressure on them.
It'll also equalize the score this time the other way as Envy make their way back to 13-13. Last time it was Na'Vi fighting their way back to 11-11. So, yeah, no one is really being allowed to run away with the game. It's a slow and painful grind here. And considering it's a best of 5, that can actually also wear down on the teams in the long run. If it's 5 really long maps, we'll see perhaps more unforced errors, to borrow a tennis term.
Once again, a very slow round for Na'Vi. Seems like they're going for that A push. We have one player aggressive down in mid. And we'd like to see a more defensive setup here from EnVyUs.
Smith, can he actually see the corner of that smoke? That is very tricky. I did not realize that was possible.
Yeah, and I like this. They know that Na'Vi goes for a very slow-paced style. They don't have to do that mind game when they play 2 people here. Just go for the defensive setup, because when you have very little time left and there's 5 CTs alive, it's very hard to get that bomb down.
I am worried about the time here, though. 35 seconds is not a lot. The upside is that Envy really don't have a single grenade left. I mean, 1 flashbang on Shocks. They could walk into this bomb site and just take straight fights, and actually, if they win just even one of them, this is going to be ugly. Kiyoshima goes down, and then C's landing the opening. NBK playing close, and he's going to get a return kill, but 16 seconds here, and there's the kills coming through. Edward and Guardian picking 1 up each. Shocks coming up from behind. He's going to drop Edward in the bomb site, but it's not enough. He was in a 1v4 there, and it's going to be 14-13, and now the money for Envy is not looking good at all.
Yeah, they're probably discussing, should we go for the force buy? Yes, they are going to go for the force buy, and this is a must-win for EnVyUs. They're going to use... what? It looked like Happy had like 2k left there. He could have gone for a Famas. I'm kind of confused now.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's the most sort of consistent buy coming out. That grenade taking Kiyoshima down to 6 health. That's ridiculous.
And Na'Vi going defensive once again. The bomb is playing in the B house, so they do not have to commit to any site yet. It's going to go for the B pusher, it seems.
14-13. Na'Vi looking to close out this game. If they win this round, I mean, it's almost 100%, isn't it? It's very close to being on map 1. Sharks playing close here. I wish someone could flash him in. And Happy's actually up in the bomb side and has 2 flashbangs, so there's a definite chance for a pop flash. Now it's down to the timing. We saw what Sharks could do earlier with the 5-7, and he's playing within headshot range. There's the pop flash, and there's so many targets. He actually can't even find anyone to kill. And follow-up flashbang. Sharks tries again. He's going to get one, and Smith with the kill as well. And then the follow-up. Smith gets another shot in, and it's going to be Guardian finally with the return. But great play from Envy. The timing is almost flawless. Imagine if he had had like an actual rifle, then they would probably spray down the whole bunch of them. That is wonderful to see.
And that's also a great way to punish a very slow team. Just be very patient with that pop flash. Just wait till you know that Na'Vi is going to do their push. They're going to look towards that open doorway, and you can just catch them there off guard, and worked excellent there for EnVyUs. And the problem for EnVyUs here is that Na'Vi actually manages to save 2 weapons, so they will be able to buy this round.
Yeah, very, very good stuff. And Na'Vi, on the other hand, they also, I mean, they save a little bit. They can put together a buy here, but it's looking real tricky right now for both teams. Nobody has a lot of money. Nobody really has a lot of confidence, I imagine. 14-14, and we're going to go into the 29th round. But Envy, they do have a lot more grenades to work with this time around, and they have those Molotovs as well. Which means if Na'Vi are going to slow play, then Envy can burn even more time off the clock, and they can be in a similar situation as the one they were just in. Guardian with a good opening, though. That does not bode well for Envy. And as unlike Na'Vi usually play, they're going to speed up behind that opening very fast here. Smith's coming out, and there's a lot of targets. Once again, he's going to get one down, but effective trading going on right here. It's going to be a 2v3 with Na'Vi having the advantage, and NBK goes down. Flamey. No hesitation in that shot. Kiyoshima, the last man left, and he's going to go down. Seuss with the kill, and it's 15-14. And that might be a big nail on the coffin here for Envy.
Excellent answer here from Na'Vi. Just switching up the pace, just going for a fast mid push. They had one guy towards B, just faking that they were doing their default round, making it so it looked like the same pattern, and the crowd is just going nuts right now.
the energy is there anyway. We'll see. 2 max 7s, a single from us here on Kiyoshima, and he is going to get boosted up. So now we're looking for overtime if we're rooting for Envy. And Kiyoshima looking for the good timing here. Smoke follow-up, bit of an interesting smoke there. I wonder what Flamey's going to be able to do. What? Nothing at all. Kiyoshima takes him down. Haven't seen that smoke used too much.
Yeah, nice skill from Kiyoshima. The bomb is rotating back towards the B house, just leaving one guy in at A long. Looks like they try to go for a bit of a fake here. Now everybody rotating back.
They have a bit more time than last time. I think it was 35 seconds when they tried last time to push this time. They're around the 40-second mark. Zeus is going to open up there, take down Kiyoshima. So that's a big frag on the one guy carrying an actual rifle. The rest are in mag 7s, submachine guns. NBK is going to go down. Navi, they're really doing it here. It's going to be shots to fall. Next, and Happy and Smiths are coming in from the back line here. Edwards sprays and connects and takes down Smiths, and Happy going to go down. It's going to be 16-14. Navi take it away right at the end.
Yeah, that game was absolutely nuts. We saw so many mind games. The game was so back and forth. It looked like Navi was going to run away with it there for a while. Then they had that tactical timeout. They seemed to find an answer to Navi's play. But when Navi answered with that fast mid-push, the game was over.
Yeah, I can't believe it. That game really could have gone either way, especially as Envy win that one round with the pop flashes and shocks. It looked like maybe that was going to be their way back in the game. And it doesn't work out that way anyway. So there it is, the first map in the grand finals. But there is a lot more coming up. Dust 2, I think, is next, isn't it?
Yeah, and that the first game goes to 30 rounds. This might be a long night.
Hopefully so. We're definitely here and we're ready for it. So we want to get our money's worth. But what a shocking way to start off this this whole thing. I mean, I could have seen one or the other team running away with this map entirely, but it was close all throughout. I'm wondering what the most consecutive rounds was anybody got in this game. It can't have been more than like 3 or 4.
No, it can't. It was just so back and forth.
Yeah.
I think they did get some rounds in a row in the beginning as CT, EnVyUs.
Yeah.
But, oh, sorry, terrorist side. But I just want to point out again, the play they did with 2 guys back on that A side was one of the coolest things I've ever seen in CSGO.
Yeah.
It's just if you just look at it on against any team, it's not a good thing to do. It's just purely anti-strat versus Navi.
I mean, waiting and then killing the one guy planting the bomb so they run out of time. It's sort of very, very reminiscent of when Freiburg did it with the C set during the Gamescom event as well. So I mean, yeah, there's definitely some precedence for doing that stuff. But yeah, what a surprise for Navi there. And as you were pointing out, it's the perfect counter to a team that plays very slowly as well. So very smart, very smart.
Yeah, I was kind of scared there when Zeus came from the bank truck or the truck there, and he was about to look towards the site, but he just barely turned around and looked towards the plateau. And I think the guy playing the site there was very happy about that.
A trick you really only get to use once, but when you use it, it feels really good. Well, I think we're going to swap it over to the analyst desk, so take it away, guys.